Hi everyone, welcome to another Sunday talk. Today we're going to talk about how fear can actually, help us in a way to get more successful, to help us get better in life. But also it can hold us back from actually becoming successful or achieving any of our goals or dreams or anything that we need to do in life. Uh, when talk about fear, and a lot of people talk about this, and then it's shown in a lot of movies how when you become your fears, you can get way better at what you do. So I'm gonna give you an example. A long time ago, when I was a kid, I was being chased by a dog, and I know a lot of people probably happened to them. But I was chased by a dog, and I was able to jump a fence without even knowing how I did it. Uh, and however happened to you this type of situation where you actually, because of fear, you have done something that you don't even know how you got to that point. I heard people being able to actually lift up really heavy objects like maybe a car when somebody's actually trapped under it, or people holding their breath for a long time try to save somebody that actually jump into the water. So there's a lot of things that people cannot explain how they got to them. Well, I can tell you that I was fear. That was the fear of losing somebody. That was the fear of being attacked by a dog. That was the fear of you not of losing your life. A lot of these fears help you become better. Now, I'm not gonna tell you this and try this if you don't believe me what I'm trying to tell you. For some reason, you lose everything today. You lose your job, you lose, which has happened to a lot of people, and you have no way or know how to pay your bills or how to provide for your family. Let's say that a little better. If you lose everything, all your income that you have right now coming in for you, you have everything, how would you provide for your family? You will figure a way to provide for that. Why? Because of the fear of you not providing for your family, or or the fear that your kids having nothing to eat, or any type of thing like that. And actually, fear is what has helped a lot of people become very successful. And you can use fear into your advantage. You have to know how to channel that too, because if you also get fear, fear can put a lot of people at home and get the not be able to move. That will kind of paralyze you. Fear will also paralyze you and not let you move. So you gotta be careful when you're afraid of something and when you fear something. You gotta be really careful how you see that fear. In general, in my life, I have had a lot of fears. I don't know if I talked to you guys. I was not homeless, but close to homeless. I was living in people's houses here and there, living in a shed when I was in high school. And actually, what kept me going was that the fear of failure, the fear of not achieving something. That was actually what kept me going. And today, uh, I can provide for my family. Today, I live pretty well. Today, I have achieved a lot of my goals and dreams, but I'm not done doing that. Today, there's a lot of other fears. For example, I gotta become a good father or be a good husband, so I cannot lose my family. That's one of the fears, right? I also have the fear of not educating or not channeling my kids for the right way. That's one of the fears I have. So I have to be good, try to be, try to get better on the fatherhood, to try to uh, train my kids, or try to point my kids in the right direction. I have that fear. Um, and also, yes, in general, with this world, what's going on around the world right now, it is a little, people get a little afraid with the things, but you have to keep moving forward. If today, what keeps me going is my goals. Today, in order to achieve my goals, as I get a fear on achieving those goals, and I get a little frustrated with that, and frustration and fear kind of go hand in hand. So, but I try to get better at it. Okay, so what I tell you today is that fear can be used in a good way, and it can be used in a negative way. Fear, a lot of governments, a lot of people use fear to keep people down, keep people away from achieving their goals. A lot of people use fear to control the masses and control people. And, and it's up to the people that are listening to actually be fearful of that. But also, I know a lot of people that use the fear to motivate individuals to get them going. To, for example, if you go to a Marine sergeant or a general in the Marine, they will tell you that if you're gonna fail, you're gonna not go through. They're using the fear of that for you to get you through this. So if you got a trainer, it can also use the fear of not achieving your goals to motivate you, keep you going. So fear can be used in a different ways. It's up to you to actually really think how you use it. All right. So successful people use fear in their favor. Unsuccessful people get afraid and don't become successful. That makes sense. I don't know if that is really what it is. So for you guys to understand where I'm coming from, I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. And all the things that I have done is because I've been afraid. I've been afraid of failure. I've been afraid of not achieving my goals. I've been afraid of a lot of things like that. So I'm telling you, take a look at yourself and see where you were 10 years ago. Maybe you were better 10 years ago than where you are today. Okay? So that will tell you that you're using the fear against you. If you are better today on where you were 10 years ago, then you're using fear in your favor, I think. That's what's happened to me, and I think that's why it's going on. And if you look at to a lot of people and look where you are today and see where you're going to be 5 or 10 years from now, you also got to have a goals, and you got to keep moving forward. Today I'm a little afraid because my daughter's going to go to college. I'm a little fearful of that. And she doesn't know where it's going to go. Maybe she's going to move away. Maybe she's going to stay here. I don't know. But I'm a little afraid of that because I don't know what she wants to do. I mean, I know what she wants to do. I know what she wants to study and now what her goals are. But is she going to stay here or she's going to leave? I don't know. I'm afraid of let her go. But you know what? We all have to let go at some point. I'm pretty sure when I came to the States at 15 years old, my mother was very fearful of what can happen to me. Just think about it. I was 15, 16 years old, coming to a totally different country, totally different language by myself. And I was traveling from the Jalisco all the way from all the way south, all the way north to Mexico to do this. And I was traveling by myself with a couple other friends. So my mother had to let go of me in order for me to grow. And I'm so happy that she did, because when she let go of me to me to come over, I'm pretty sure she was afraid what's going to happen to me. And I'm pretty sure she was praying for me to take care of me and for me to be safe. Today, if I think about my kids, I cannot believe how she did it. I cannot believe how she can let go of a kid that is 15 years old. Maybe maybe I was a trouble kid. Maybe she's like, oh, I'm better off without him than keeping him here. No, but my mom lost me. My mom lost already kids, but I think she was afraid when she let me go and come over here. But I'm really good that she did. So thinking about how kind of the fear of letting go of my daughter, I'm really not that worried, because I'll try to be and tell her what's good and what's wrong. She needs to make her own choices nowadays, and it's gonna be good. But no, everybody gets afraid. Everybody gets a little fearful of things. But you gotta use that fear in your favor and not against you. I know a lot of people that stay home because they were afraid of this virus that came around. Yeah, you know what? And that's all. How's how they feel safe. That was good. We were essential workers. We had to keep working. You know, thank God that nothing happened to us. We just keep going, and you know, we're safe. So you can either use fear to paralyze you and afraid you and get into a cocoon and not get out of it, or you can use fear to motivate you and get you going and get going. Nowadays, I start a new way of living. I'm a little afraid of it, but you know it's okay because of my health. I think I need to be healthier now that I'm sick right now, but I don't want to get sick in order for me to start getting healthier. So today I started with the help of my wife and her studies that she's starting to become a nutritionist. So I started a new regimen, a new way of eating, a new way of exercising, a new thing. I'm starting a new thing today in order for me to be better 10 years from now. It's not a thing that's gonna happen overnight. I'm 100% sure, but I'm being healthy. I've been really healthy until this point, and now I just want to stay that way. And the fear of not being healthy got me motivated to start doing this. So that's what I'm doing today, and that's what I'm gonna keep going. So another thing is that I had on my goals today. I started a new business. Actually, a couple new businesses I started going on right now. I know it's not the right time to start a business. A lot of people say that do not start a business right now because they don't know what's going to happen. Well, we never know what's going to happen. So I started a new business. And my new business is the gift of perspective, which I'm going to try to help as many people as possible to achieve their goals and become successful and become better than what they are today. And I also start my network marketing business, which is through technology. So I started this two business in order for me to keep moving forward. I want to give this business 10 years and see where 10 years is going to, how we're going to be in 10 years from now. So if you guys want to know more about any of these two business, send me a message, send me an email. You can email me at the gift Edgar Larios at the giftofperspective.com, and I can answer any of the questions that you guys want there. So like I said, use fear to keep moving forward and not to get you afraid and put you into a cocoon. Use fear in your favor to keep going forward. So today, my Sunday talk was a little more about the one thing you can do in order to change your life. And my next Sunday talk, I'm going to try to do the same thing, try to teach you guys something that I can use in my favor to keep moving forward. Okay, so thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, and send me a message. Talk to me. We'll see what we can do in the future. All right, and then you guys will keep me accountable on my on the three things that I'm doing in my life right now, which is my gift of perspective business, my network marketing business, which is on technology, and my goal of staying healthy. Being healthy for the last 45 years of my life. Well, I will say 40 because the first five, I almost died on the first 5 years of my life. But after that, the next 40 years, I've been really healthy, thank God. And I want to be healthier for the next 40 years. All right, that's with the help of my wife and her business of trying to keep people healthy. All right, guys, thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you here again next Sunday talk. God bless.